And we are here on the ETBU Coaches Show. I'm Marty Robinson, and I know what you're wondering. This is basketball season. What are you doing with head cross-country coach Natalie Bach Prather? Well, we have to do a season review on this past fantastic season for both teams, Coach, and just kind of talk about what's been going on. And you guys competed in regionals. Mac getting all region for your squad. The squad, I believe, cracked the top 25 for you guys.
We did. It was very exciting. This is the first men's team that has made it to regionals, and they competed pretty well. I mean, considering that most of them are freshmen, to be able to get in that top 25 was a pretty big deal for us. But then, of course, Mac, he got all region. That's top 35. I think last year he was in the top 120s or 130s. So that's a huge improvement.
Yeah.
And I'm just thrilled with how this season has turned out. For a men's team, we probably have one of the best men's teams I've ever coached. I know that has a lot to do with our leadership on the team with Bo Billings. He was very instrumental in keeping this group together. Mac's success obviously helped. He won 4 meets throughout the year, won conference. They want to be like him. They want to be able to get to that level, and that, with them chasing after him, has really elevated all of their times and their work ethic. So to be able to finish the season by going to regionals and then having a great day there was just kind of icing on the cake. It was great for the men's team.
That sounds terrific. Wish I could have been there to help you guys out as
very
far
cold.
as coverage. Never mind. I'm glad I stayed where I was there. But just kind of, talking about one of the things that kind of caught my attention with what you said is that, the other runners just trying to compete with Mac and just kind of bringing the best out of them. So, kind of for you and your days running, I know this is kind of just off of the top, but how important was that for you, having someone to chase or having someone to look up to in your days of competition as an athlete? Oh,
you always need to have someone to chase, or always need to have someone that's just right there, that's just a little bit better than you, because that is what's going to push you to that next level. I mean, you think you're pushing yourself, but if you're always just that one that's up at the front and you don't have anyone around you, you can't really dig deeper, and you can always dig deeper. But sometimes you have to have other people to draw that out. And so that was huge. That's something I've been wanting to try to get our men's team for a really long time. And, we'll always have that handful of really fast runners, but we've never been able to pack run before. And this is the first year we've been able to do that. And it was exciting. It was exciting to watch. It was exciting for the guys. When someone starts falling off, you have your whole team, all 10 of them saying, no, you got to come on with us, So that was fun to watch and fun for them. And I think something that we're going to be able to build on for sure.
Absolutely. And just talking about the season overall on both sides, how would you, if, you were a professor or a teacher, or which you kind of are, head coach, kind of the same thing. What grade would you give this season overall, looking at both sides now that cross country has wrapped up?
Definitely have to give them an A. I mean, they earned it. They worked for it. We had the best success on both sides. I know we've just mentioned the men's team, but the women's side, we've had some of the best success as well. I mean, we had 2 in the top 14. We had 3 in the top 25. Mel Kidder had the best race of her life coming in as a senior and got that 8th spot. But we had freshman of the year. We've never had a freshman of the year on the women's side. Matt got it last year for the men. So to be able to have a freshman girl to be able to get that this year and be able to be 9th, she should be up there in that front group. And so that was just really exciting to see, because our women were also in the building phases there as well. And next year we'll have an entire team for these women to be able to do what the men are doing. But to see that already happening now was amazing. We got 3 girls, 2 of them freshmen, to regionals, and so that's exciting. We have a lot to build on. It's going to be an exciting couple years, I think.
I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that. And Coach, just kind of talk to me about, this is the big question. After all the success here in this early cross-country season, then to have to transition over to track just about, I want to say, 4 weeks or so after cross-country. How do you think your team is going to be able to kind of handle that? You said most of them are first-year runners coming in, so How do you think working hard in cross-country season, then having to work hard in track is going to affect them going forward?
We are always very careful with our freshmen. We never want that mental fatigue, but I think they're so excited. They were ready for a break, but they've had a break now for a couple weeks. So we're back to running. We're getting those miles up. And, they hadn't taken a week off before I'm getting texts. Can I run yet? Can I run? No, don't run. Yes. You need a break. I love that excitement because they know what they're capable of doing. They're excited to see what we can run. If we're running some of these times on these hills around here, what can we do on a track? And so I know in the back of their minds, they're really pumped up. And I'm excited to be able to take their excitement and kind of see what we can do. We have a big opportunity here during track season. So I don't think we're going to have any problem mentally with them as long as we're just safe with our training and careful and make sure no one gets hurt. But everyone pretty much ended healthy, so I don't see any problems in the near future, hopefully, keeping our fingers crossed.
Yes. We'll say knock on wood, but this is not quite wood. So, but it was once again great talking to you, Coach, and really looking forward to the success down the road. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we can bring our media squad to a couple of meets this year.
That would be great.
And continue to just kind of keep you guys in our thoughts and continue to follow you guys here on the ETBU Sportsnet. Track is just around the corner. Right now they're in the indoor season, but the outdoor season will kick up in early February. Once again, this has been Mark T. Robinson. We'll be back on this ETBU Coaches Show with another coach, maybe a player. Who knows? Stay tuned.